Welcome passengers, Mega Sim here. Just before we start the video, a word of warning: the following footage may cause motion sickness for some viewers. If you do experience any nausea, please stop watching immediately. Cue the intro. So welcome everyone, we are on Tracing World VR, New York, and this is where we're going to start. I am going to try my absolute best to keep my head steady, but remember this is a VR, not for you to, well, you are watching it, but not for you to properly take it in, because you're watching it on a screen and it's going to be all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and keep it as smooth as possible. So here we are in the apartment. Now, as you can see on this yellow, I have made a map of my room, so I can actually come over. There we go. Harlem Adventures. And look, I can do this. I've got my other hand here. As you can see, I've got the space, the plus sign saying, you know, this is where the barrier is, so I can't go outside of that. But that's fine. But we can actually move over to here. Oh, I should have done that a bit slower. If I use the left joystick, I can choose where to go. So I'm going to go here. Ooh, I love this. When I first was able to do this, I was like, oh, wow. Even the dust particles are amazing. So let's go back. Shut that music up. But yeah, so this is the apartment. Now, this is probably a work in progress. Things are going to change on here. As you can see, we've got a nice table over here. So let's just jump over to here with the track. We've got shelves, which hopefully will be filled with certain things. We just got to see how it goes, because I am on continue. So I have been beta testing it, but every time that they do an update, it resets. Now, this is not going to happen when it properly comes out. It will be a bit different. But what we can do is we can sit down. Here we go. And yeah, this is our apartment. And actually, I can walk over here and look. This is our thing here. Here is a user guide, so we can see that we've got the M3A. Got driving details on here with the reverser guide, digital readout, and there's even the M3A tutorial. And let's just flick over here. Ooh, there it is. And this one is the M7A, so a slight difference with that. We've also got an apple. Would you like a banana? Maybe a pear? Oh, so good. Right, here we go. So I'll pick this up. Oh yeah, lovely. And we've also got a TV remote. Can we press any of the buttons? Oh no, dropped it. There we go. All right. Anyway, so I just wanted to take a quick tour around. Let's just go and have a look here. Can we get any of these out? No, we can't, but that's fine. As I said, this is a game that is primarily VR. If you want Train Sim World in full, you go for Train Sim World. This is a VR edition. It is not like the real gameplay. It is to have that immersion with your controllers, with your hands, and that's what we're going to do. Now, if we go to new game, because I just want to overwrite that all, we have got the careers. We start with Harlem 125th to Tremont, and these are all locked. We've got journeys as well with the M3A and the M7A. We've also got the explore, so we are able to explore the stations, and there's some leaderboard stuff there as well. Randall Water, well done. I've just removed all my stuff on there. Never mind. Anyway, what we are going to do, let's just move over to here and pick this up, and we're going to do the M3A tutorial. That's what I want to do for this first video. So during the brief introduction, we will go through the critical driving controls. Now, I am standing, so what I could do, let me just take off my slippers. I can kneel. I'm kneeling at the moment. Now, what you would do is you would probably sit down and you would readjust it. But because I wanted to walk around the apartment, I'm literally just walking around and I'm standing. Look out, I'm close to that, aren't I? But anyway, let's close that. Anyway, so brief introduction. Let's go through it. We have got down this side.
Welcome to Tuckahoe. Today you will be taken through the operation of a Metro North M3A.
Okay.
During this brief introduction, we will go through the critical driving controls.
As you can see, this is a lot simplified to an M3A.
To activate the control.
We've got the master key, we've got the reverser here, we've got the horn, and we've got the throttle. We've got the open and closed doors here, and all the details of what we need to do here.
The doors will now open to start loading the passengers.
Okay. Let's open those doors. So this was like the first thing that we were told, and this is where, not it will be the most hardest thing, but it's trying to get into this VR. This is where you need to go and do it, and we all had a turn of how to turn this. Now I can do it really easily now, but when we first did it, it was like
all of the passengers are loaded and the doors will close.
So let's close those doors. Okay, reverser.
The reverser determines the direction of travel.
Oh yeah, it's telling us what to do. There we go. Let's go into forward. So we can see here that we are now in forward.
We are now ready to depart for the next station, Bronxville.
Bronxville. So this unit is a combined throttle brake
handle called a master controller.
So just looking around here, look, very simple.
Move the master controller
here
into the power range to start moving.
No, it's not going to allow us to open that, but that's fine. So can you see here, as I adjust, you'll see the power that I'm doing on here. We also have our speed limit here and our current speed there. We also have the brake, which is part of this controller.
The tablet will display all the information you need to help you get from station to station.
And that's also the destination, the distance to the next stop. So this is what this does.
Speed limit, move the master
it slows down for us to kind of go into this learning phase. That one. So A is on the right hand side. Okay. Oh, I think this is it, isn't it? No, yes, it is. Oh my goodness. I haven't even started and I'm failing.
Stop the train within the station stop zone markers. Get as close to the stop highlight as possible.
Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look! Okay, there is a score penalty.
On the way to the next station, you will learn about how scoring works in career mode. There are numerous score items placed along the route for you to earn action points.
Yeah, I failed that already, but I was thinking more about
In this next section of track, you will
different things
experience
than
speed
looking around.
gates, track engineers, train enthusiasts, the emergency brake, and the station approach zone.
Expected to put my hand on there and
Each station-to-station
Okay.
stop will be timed.
Okay, so it looks like we need to get going again because we can't open the doors on this at all. We have to get going to Fleetwood Track 4. Oops. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There are ways to get extra points. As you can see, we've got this coming up ahead. This would be honking the horn for people on the track, for train spotters, coming into a station, all of that stuff. And this one
In front of you
is
is
a speed gate.
Pass through these at the speed displayed to earn maximum action points.
So what is the speed that it's showing? 35. So let's go down to 35. 35. Okay. So you have to kind of go through at that exact speed to be able to get the speed points. So we've got some workers coming up, as you can see just there. So what we should be able to do in a minute is we should be able to... Oh, it's going to tell us now.
Track
There we go.
engineers up ahead. When you see the radial appear, sound the
I'm
horn
telling you
to warn
before
them
I've
of your
even got
approach.
there. I'm sorry.
The sooner you sound the
Sorry.
horn, the more action points you will earn.
Yes. Hooray! And they waved as well. Just like Thomas. Oh, we got a train spotter
Train
as well.
enthusiasts will occasionally stand on bridges or at the side of the track, signaling for you to sound the...
There we go. He's clapping.
There may be occasions when you need to use the emergency brake. Let's test this out by pulling the emergency brake valve.
This is this one. Come on. There we go.
The train will now come to a complete stop before being able to take control of it again. You will be deducted action points for using the emergency brake valve.
Well, I didn't want to
So
get
always keep an eye on your speed and distance. Move the master controller into the power range to start moving.
Let's get going again. So big thanks to Dovetail for providing us a game key to try this out on the MetaQuest. As I said, I was one of the first as the beta testers last year, so I've had this a while. There's a lot that's been worked on. But yeah, really enjoying it. A lot of feedback for different
Remember
things.
to reduce your speed accordingly as you approach the station, so that you
Yeah,
don't
lots of things that
overshoot
have gone
the
on. A lot of
station stop
feedback has been
markers.
put in, which is really good. Oh, this is the horn one. Yay, there we go. Now let's start slowing down. Okay.
Nice job. Now, head back to your apartment and begin your career as a train driver along the Harlem line. If you need to refresh yourself with the controls, you can access the tutorial from within your apartment.
Yeah, which we've done. That's how we got the tutorial here. So we exit. And then let's stand back up. Oh, my knees. So that is the tutorial. Now what I want to do is I want to have a look at... So yeah, as you can see, look, 7.13, because I did reset it. Never mind. Right. So, we can start off with the Harlem 125th Street, 125th Street, 125th Street, yeah. Here's my question for you Americans. Why do you call it 125th Street or 25th Street, but if something's coming out like a movie, it'd be April 4th, not April 4th. You do April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd, but not April 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. It's a number without the TH on the end. Don't understand it. Right. Let's try this one. Again, apologies on the moving around and things. I am in my VR headset. I'm trying my best to keep it low and slow, but I forget. Because like now, I'm going, what's going on? Now, as you can see at the top here, we do have some beta stuff coming through, but I have been told by Dovetail that I am able to record this in this beta version, but when it properly comes out, you will not see that at the top. So, let's get going. Boop. It's not going to let me do anything else till I get there. Oh yeah, got mine. Ah, nice. I say nice. We used to have a badge on and I could lift it up, but we did have a bit of of feedback to say it would be nicer to not have that. But yeah, look, it's gone. So we need to get to 30 miles an hour when we get through this to get maximum points. There we go, maximum points, amazing. Going through the bridge. That was my neck clicking. So the speed limit is still 35 here. You can now see the engineers. This is my first proper time recording in VR. I didn't get close enough. Now, you did see when the announcement for VR was released in December, I did have like a video of me recording in VR the news article, and that's kind of the closest I've got. That's the closest I've got to showing in VR. So this is like the first proper time that I'm doing it. So bear with me on it. I probably won't learn. I've got to go down to 35. Now, I remember when I first played this and the brakes were pretty naff, because it isn't using Simigraph, you know, the braking that we get on Train Sim World. It's more of like a calculated thing, and the brakes were pretty bad. And we were all kind of going, it's not working. we're too far away. You know, we're too close. Too close? What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying now. Give me a sec. Let me stop. So yeah, we were coming in, not too hot, but when we were trying to brake, we were just straight through. We weren't staying, getting into the station on time. We kept going over. So there was a lot of toing and froing on how the brakes would work, which, you know, guys at Just Add Water and also Matt as well. Matt Pedalston was kind of looking at this as well. So we had, you know, quite a good time kind of going, right, this is what needs to happen. There's some bits that aren't not right, but this is what the beta testing's for, to make it a better game. As I said, this is not Train Sim World as you think of it on the PlayStation, on the Xbox, on the PC. This is a VR edition to kind of see how it goes as well. But to start with, on Meta, it's not going to have the full line because that is way too much for this little game. You know, for these Meta quests, they can't deal with that, I'm guessing, you know, with that, especially with the amount of power that's required. In the same way as Train Sim World probably will never come onto Switch because of what's needed on that. I'm not going to get up to 40 in time. Yeah, close enough. Oh, there it was one. Woo! Hey up! Mega Big Al. Okay, let's slow down a bit. I am standing because my knees hurt, and I've not set it up to sit down on my sofa, which is over there. Should have just put a chair down. But yeah, I've not set it up for the sofa. I wanted to be in the middle of the floor so I could walk around the apartment. Didn't really think about anything else. There we go, full 300 points. Got them. Now, what are your thoughts? What do you think of Train Sim World VR, TSW VR? I do think it's a good starting point. I know a lot of you will say, oh, well, you know, it should be on PlayStation VR. Oh, no, it should be on Steam VR. But how many people have actually got Steam VR? How many people have got PlayStation VR? Compared to how many people have got Meta Quest VR? There's a big difference. Big difference. And that's why that was chosen as like the first get started into VR. I'm going way over. Let me. Oh, I did it. Got a B grade. Lovely. Oh yeah, we can do this kind of. There we go. Here we go. Oh. So yeah, that is the first one. We got Tremont to Woodlawn, Woodlawn to Fleetwood, Fleetwood Mac, Fleetwood to Crestwood, and so on and so forth. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong one there. Okay. As I said, we do have the M7A and the M3A. We've got the ability to explore, so we could actually visit a station, select a track, platform. Come on, guys, it's a platform, not a track. Okay, Lovely. Right. Oh, I'm tripping over my my slippers. Where am I? Ah, that's the dog bed. So that's the TV there. Which means that I can walk over here and not hit anything. So I've come off the rug, and this is kind of the back of, I say the back, this is the front of the front room. The sofa's here. So let me feel, there's the sofa, okay? So I know, there's the edge of the sofa, that's off the sofa. There's the sofa there, then I can walk over here. And yeah, this is Melrose. So I can do that. No, there's my camera. Okay. Okay. Shake this. Lovely. Took a nice photo. What happens if I do that? Will it show me? No. Rubbish. It's not showing me. Get back here. There we go. Ah, we got a train coming. That's good. So. No, I don't want to. There we go. So we've got a train. That must be a train coming. Is there anything else? So yeah, this is coming up because I'm at the barrier, I'm at the border. So if we kind of come into here, we should be a lot better. This train is taking an awful long time. Is it a train or is it a tree? Not sure. Can I go over there? No, that's good. Can I go up the stairs? Oh, yes. Ah, they are trees. So let's go over here. Oh. Let's go here. Okay, so Grand Central Station, Harlem, went up 25th. So we've got the Harlem line here, which is nice. Find an available station and select it. So we've got Melrose and Tremont. So we've got Melrose, Tremont, Botanical Garden, Fordham, Williamsbridge, Wakefield, Woodlawn, Fleetwood, Mount Vernon West, Branksville, and Tucker Hole. So Melrose here to, what was it again? Tucker Hole. That one. Yep. So that's what we're able to do. Tuckahoe to Melrose. So a decent part of the North Harlem line that we've got here. I know we don't have Grand Central Terminal. That would have been nice. But that kind of defeats the object of a small game to get started with. Again, this is not Train Sim World. This is Train Sim World VR. Can I pick that up? That's going to be my feedback. I want to be able to with the fire extinguishers. Anything in the bin? Let's have a look. No, it's empty. Should we have a look at the other trash can here? No. Ooh. I'm joking. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this? I think this is a good start. As I said, return home. Look, I actually really like it. It's a great VR thing. I didn't have a VR before. I found out about this and I was like, you know what? I don't need a VR. It's not needed. You know, there's no point in kind of going for it. And then I kind of got a really good deal to get a VR headset. I got a really good deal in the UK and I went, it's kind of not, I'm not saying a no-brainer, but I just kind of went, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And I did. and I bought a few other games with it. The kids love using it with different games and different activities on there, with MetaQuest Plus, with other streaming games, all of that stuff. Looking at YouTube and the 360, and then it kind of was like, you know what? You know, Matt, could I have access to the beta? And he was like, well, it's alpha. Do you want to have access to it? And I was like, okay. And we kind of got it a few weeks after we got the VR headset, and it's been great. It's been amazing just to kind of figure out how this all works and seeing the updates and the changes. What is that? Oh yes, the fireplace. It just feels really weird to be able to walk like this. Now, if I had a big open room, a bit more than this, maybe if I go outside, it's night time, can't go outside, but if I went outside, I'd probably have the whole apartment that I could just walk around and do whatever I want in it. Can't open that. Ow. Just yards it with the thing. Anyway, so I think that does it for us here, because I don't want to go too much into it, because this is what you're going to see. I probably will do some other videos, but to start with, this is the introduction. This is the first look that we've got on Train Sim World VR. If there are any other videos that you want me to showcase on the VR with Train Sim World or with other things, let me know down in the comments. But don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Le Mega Sim, from moi. Train Real World is our real world trains where we travel up and down the country, showcasing the different routes as we go to our work. For different jobs, I always try and get the train, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, where am I? I'm down in Kent in a couple of weeks. This is the time of recording. In a couple of weeks, I'll be down in Kent. 2 weeks? 3 weeks. 3 weeks today, I'll be down in Kent. And I'll be travelling down and I'll be documenting my trip there. It was going to be via, not Chatham. Somewhere around there. No, it wasn't Chatham at all. It was Gravesend. It was going to be there, but I've managed to kind of get a better route, go via London Bridge, go on hopefully a 465. It probably won't be a 465, but hopefully something like that. I would love that. But anyway, let's not talk anymore because you're probably dizzy from all of this, so I apologise. But I did say right at the beginning, before I started this, please be aware that this is VR. I'm going to be moving around, but you're not. So if you are that bad, please don't watch this. Well, it's a bit late now. We're at the end. Anyway, have a great evening, afternoon, morning. I don't know when this video is coming out. I've been told I'm able to record, but there is no official date of release, so the embargo's not done yet. It's been, some little bits. I can't go into it because I'm not allowed, but, it's all good. But yeah, this is after the embargo has been lifted for us, which is usually 24 hours before the release. Let me know your thoughts. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon.